Okay, round two. Let's try this again. I don't really know what happened, but willing to give it another shot, you know? Let's see. If this doesn't work, we'll just give up for the night. It's not like I normally go live on Wednesdays anymore anyway. All right, here we are again. Let's try not to point the camera off the thing, which is what happened. I knocked the light over and it pulled the cord out of the camera, which then froze up Backstage YouTube and made me buffer. So sorry about that if anybody was watching. I don't think anybody was, because as luck would have it, I also started out the live with it. I think I need to take this off, because it's causing me more problems than it's helping me with. Okay. Now what I do with I've lost the paper towel now. Round three, let's try this again with the paper towel. Okay. And I am sorry about the wiggle. I'm going to work on finding better placement with the camera. So, let's see. We door dashed on Wednesday afternoon, and then we did Murder Monday on Elsa's channel. I hope you guys were able to catch a glimpse at that. So I need something in the middle here, because I don't want to cover up that right there. I just don't. But I think we could do that, and I think I like that just fine. It's going to be too soon for more of the peanut brittley stuff, so let me grab a few more pictures out of the container and see what we can come up with. Tomorrow night, if Alice decides she doesn't want to go live again, then what we will probably do is another live. If we wind up dashing, I'm going to work on, I have quite a bit of ironing to do, and I do have to maybe work with that. I do need to get some more stuff out of the living room, because Mike's really wanting to get the, oh, excuse me, just stuff. Oh, happy holidays. That's fun. Okay, let's work with that. Once I get the Christmas decorations down, obviously, because, you know, that's a thing. Okay. Let's see about some of these things now. And maybe that could be fun. Okay. Let's try those things and see how we like those coming up. But I do want to glue. I like that right there. So we're going to glue that in there. But I want to keep that on there because I want to, the tucking factor is, you know, I don't want to leave any open spaces. So let's see about, okay, now I think that's when we need to bring it back this way just a smidge. Okay, that's most of it. I think we should be good with that. Yeah, maybe we'll see. Okay, let's glue up this muffin. Some kind of muffin. I've been trying to use it for like the last 2 glue sessions, I think. But I like it in that spot. I think it's a nice color variation, and it's fun with the chocolate flower thing going on there. you know. So here we go. Now we have to decide where we want to, how far we want to tuck that, because we do need to cover all of the blank spaces, but not cover up all of the stuff going on. Oh, okay. Nope, we've gone all of them. So it's gotta go right about and over here just a little bit more. Okay, I think that's good. Now, what did I do with that paper? I've lost the paper towel again. You can't leave me alone for 2 seconds, I tell you. Here we go. Okay, so let's even this out right here. It's got a little fold in it, so let's work around that. Feeling a little awkward with the glue today, I gotta tell you. Maybe it's just been too long. I gotta get the camera off this table though and onto some. I think maybe I've got the shelves off to the side. I think I'm gonna try and attach it over there and run the camera this way from the shelf. The shelves are that way. Run the camera this way from the shelf. See if I can't do that. Okay. Appreciate the thumbs up, lurker who has already left. I'm probably on too late for you, I'm sure. I tried to be on it right at 8:15, but technical difficulties due to user error, honestly. They were my fault. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we've got that right there. So right about there. Now we need to, because I want whatever's here to slide under. And I did like kind of that right in there, you know. Probably not the white section though. I'll just tear that part off. And then this other side here. Some little grapes as a filler. And then we've got our happy holiday. And those are all torn edges right there. That's not quite going to cover it though, is it? Okay. Let's see. What if we... That's right about where that needs to go. Definitely tuck this under a little bit. Slide that in there, and then what else are we going to do? What else would we like to do in there? Okay, well, we've got a little part of a sandwich here. Let's see how we feel about that. And then I got to tear off the side there because you know how it is. Okay. Let me look at the screen and see how I feel about that. Oh, I'm not live on my own live. Hey, what a surprise. Hey, Christine, how's it going for you? Okay, so I think we're good here. I think I like this. So let's start by gluing down this sandwichy part. Let me grab my little pencil so I know where to put the... It's not going to be visible anyway. So that way we more or less get things the way we want them. And let's try it with a little glue stick. It's a small piece. Why not? How is your Wednesday, Miss Christine? Hope you're having a good week. It's hump day. Getting over the thing. Just 2 days to go in the week. Getting close to Christmas. Okay. That's pretty good. Now let's see where we wanted this little turkey piece. Yeah, I think that'll do. Yeah. I like it. Let's work with it here. Okay. You're upcycling a 2022 planner. Good for you. I have an idea that I'm going to run with. I gotta get all the rest of my stuff out of the living room so I can actually start working and not worry about Mike having a conniption about the Christmas decorations. I know my stuff's been in there too long anyway. Truth is, I just don't have enough room for it all. One bedroom is not enough to live in and run a business out of. At least not when you're a crafter, I think. When you have to have equipment and stuff. Okay. Now we want the grapes. We're going to put the grapes right on here. Oh, no, more doctor appointments. Boo on that. I was going to do some Christmas glue booking, but I'm so busy with all the things Els needs to do and then the things I need to do, and I just have been shit at everything pretty much. Which is, not great for you guys if you want to watch me. Not that I think that's a necessity. I appreciate you guys coming in. But I feel like I've been completely unreliable. I kind of like that. I'm kind of digging that. No worries about the Christmas. It's good to, focus on the coming new year and do what you need to do for that and take care of yourself with the doctor's appointments and getting the rest you need. The holidays are hectic enough without putting extra pressure on yourself. Don't feel like you have to be doing what other people are doing, Sometimes it's enough to see them do it and to do what you need to do for yourself. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Because you only got one body. You got to take care of it. I'm sorry to hear you have more doctor appointments. Hopefully, things will come together a little more when the new year starts. But a planner's not a bad idea to help keep track of all the stuff, Not a bad thing at all. Okay, I like that. Now, I was going to put in these, let me pull the edge off that, though. And this other side. I have got hiccups. I've had them intermittently. So I need something to fill this space right here. Yeah? I think, or maybe we go this one. I could cut a bottom onto it. No, because that's kind of the same. So I just need something small to fit right in here. Something colorful and fun. Let's see. What do we want to do? I could also look at maybe putting this here first. It does not quite come all the way up there, though. Let's see. We trim this one down. I think maybe that's not too bad. And then we could go ahead and put the glasses like right over here. We don't even have to keep all that chocolate on there. I think we'll do that. And let's do that. Okay. So more or less it's going right there. What did you do with your little pencil? There he is. Little pencil. We went yesterday. The reason I wasn't live. Els plans things, but she won't tell anybody what they are. And so we went to something called, hold on, I I got a little flyer over here somewhere. Oh boy. Ooh. Okay. Always something, isn't it? I found it. Okay. Here we go. This is what we went and did. We went to this thing called, we left about 5 and we got a little bit, it's a little pricey. They open it, we left at 5:30. If you get there before 6, you get $10 off. The admission price is per car. So, there was 4 of us. Sandy went with us because Elle's made her pretty much. I think she had a good time though. Yeah, and it was a lot of lights. It was fun because you got to stay in the car. The one we went to at the chocolate factory last Tuesday. It was a walking thing, which there's nothing wrong with. But Sandy has lymphedema, so it's hard for her to walk long distances. So this was a nice break for her to not have to worry about getting tuckered out. Nels has issues with her back and stuff. So long distance walking for her is not a super great idea either. But it was both light shows were gorgeous. I will say about the drive-through lights, Elle said it was more like this year than any other year that they had driven through it. I know we haven't gone in the 5 years I've been here. So in that time, probably 5 or 6 years, it was very advertising heavy, which, I get it. You need sponsors for the thing, but it was crazy with the advertising. I love the decorations and the food. I don't so much love the commercialism and the feeling of obligation of gift giving and stuff like that. And it's not a cheap out thing. It's a lot of pressure, So I think I'm going to put that up there. And then what do we want to do about this caramel? Do we want to, maybe we could find a little something for right there. We could tuck that in. Let's see if we like that on the camera. Let me push this. Let's see if we can get up a little bit more. There we go. That's pretty much the whole thing. All right, so let's go ahead and do the top one then. Let's start with the top. It's a little bit more, I think, than I want to use for a glue stick. And then we got some El Pollo Loco on the way home. I tried a quesadilla they have, a new quesadilla thing. It was pretty good. Pretty darn filling, if I do say so myself. A lot of meat in there, a lot of protein, which I need right now. But it ruins the trip with Advent. Yeah. Well, there were some really fun things, and then there were just some bizarre things. So, they had under the bleachers as you drive around. I think it was at the Phoenix Motor Speedway. My mouth is ahead of my brain. Because I don't pay attention very well. Short attention span theater. They had a whole thing with the reindeer that was really cute. They had a Frosty the Snowman down there. And he was next to like a lady, and I don't know if it was Mrs. Claus, if she was supposed to be like an elf's wife. I don't know. We made up a whole story about them having a little tryst. So it was fun. They had the reindeer, one part of it. So it was a bunch of different little, you're driving through. So there's, as you move along, but one section of it on the side where and I think Elle has a video for this that she's going to put up. Somebody just sent me a message. It was all the reindeer sitting on bar stools, and their little tails were wagging. But when you're at the wrong angle, I'm going to say it didn't look like tails. I don't know, Elsa's messaging me. I'm going to continue with the story. And then further down in the outside part, we came across, there was a section like dinosaurs and stuff. But then in the middle of that was like the SS Santa on like a pirate ship kind of thing. And he was surrounded by pterodactyls. And just before that was Nessie in a Santa hat. I'm not saying it did not have its moments, because it certainly did. I gotta tell you. Okay, I think I'm gonna go like that. So I think that's where we want it. Let me grab this. Just trying to mark the spots so that I don't have empty spaces. She sent me a couple of messages here. Let me just look. I can't see for a second, so I'm just going to keep babbling. It was, and it had very cute moments. And then there were some people like right towards the end of it trying to hand out stuff for their church, which, you know, isn't wrong per se, but, and they had a living nativity out there. And they looked very cold, I'm going to say. They looked very, very cold. So I am off the mark a little bit there, but that's okay. Oh, she's sending me stuff from Amazon. We need this in our lives. Okay, I'll have to look at it after my live. Oh, come on. Okay, back to the live. Here we go. But there were a lot of, like, they had it in the lights. They made Christmas light displays out of the advertisements. And then the whole out was like, you know, arches of lights and lights hanging off the side. But all along all of the arches were brought to you by, and it was just a litany of signs all along the. I wouldn't say it was ruined, but it was very commercial. They did have a tunnel that was all Technicolor. It's one of those arch displays where it's pre-lit and you can set it to several. They do have a radio station where, if I'm sure if we went through it, it would have been an even better experience, because it would have been it would have looked choreographed to the music. But Els has satellite radio, and you can't tune in individual stations, or at least we haven't figured out how to do it. So we didn't get to do that part. But so they did have like this whole Technicolor tunnel thing that was pretty awesome. No advertising in there. I would say it took us about 45 minutes to get through it. Part of it did feel very commercial, but it was for weird things. Like there was a hospice in there, a bunch of like emergency rooms and trauma centers, the typical food places. Chick-fil-A featured prominently, and a couple of other local restaurants. But there was just some weird stuff there. Like, why is that in there? So, okay. So we've got that part done. So we've done everything from this part over. And I think we want to get this in here somewhere. So let's roll it down a little bit. Now this needs to be a middle piece. So let's try and work around that. And let's yank this edge off over here, because you know how I feel about edges. The one that was at the Ethel M Chocolate Factory was very well done. It was not too big, but it's attached to the chocolate factory, and we got some chocolate while we were there, and then I lost my chocolate. or somebody might have borrowed it because I had it sit by the door and it disappeared. I may have in fact moved it, but I do not remember moving it, so I'm not going to accuse anybody of anything. It's entirely possible, you've met me, that I definitely, nope, I don't think I want that there. Could have done that myself. If I took off some of the bottom, that might fit better, so that might work. Let's see. We've got a lovely bowl of something, another muffiny thing. What else do we want to do? Did some of those earlier. There's some cookies. What else do we have in here that would be fun? We've got some chocolate advertising and some bread. Okay, let's look at that and see how we do with those pieces. Okay. Yes. We drove, but the people behind us had their kids sitting out on the, on the window with their upper body sticking out of the car, and I thought that could turn out very badly. There are signs everywhere: do not get out of your car. Apparently, they immediately eject you from the area if you get out of your car. Okay, so we got like that. You need to grab a pair of scissors and just even up this little part right here where I didn't tear it quite straight, because I'm not a good straight person. Can't keep my lines straight. And that would be good, but not this part. Obviously not that part. I think we'll need to find something for right there, though. Okay, so let me push that in a little bit. Another kind of bottom. This is a top thing. But maybe I don't want to line those up quite so. Maybe we push, no, because then we're covering up the drinks, right? Okay. So both Tuesdays were quite fun. The biggest kick is during the dashing. We have seen so many Christmas decorations, and that really is, that and the food are my absolute favorite parts. I don't enjoy the shopping because people are super crabby and unhappy, and that's no fun. Nobody likes super crabby. Okay, we got Hershey's Kisses there, so we're probably not quite ready for that. And that's like brown on brown. I do think I like this here. So maybe let's work on the top part first. I think we could take away a little bit of these hands, like the sleevey part, because I think I don't want it to be that low. Okay, so I think that would be good right there. We do want some overlap, like that. Okay, that's trash. And then maybe we could do these cookies right here. Let's tear around the cookies. I'm not feeling Christmas again this year, other than enjoying the lights and stuff. I'm not particularly festive. And I am not staying up all night Christmas Eve or even Christmas Eve. Els is very bad about, she waits till last minute to wrap the gifts and stuff, and then everybody gets wrangled into it. And I'm not doing it this year. I'm sorry. It's not happening. And those are not my grandkids. I'm not wrapping any presents. She's been, take some of that poking the phone time and wrap some presents. Before the last 2 days get there. Because it's been every Christmas that I've been here, last minute gift wrapping. And I never did that when I'm not a last minute wrapper. I don't like doing that. I like to have it all done and be able to see it like under the tree if you want to. Or have them to bring them out for the kids, on Christmas Eve, depending on. We did different things when the kids were different ages. We used to wait when they were little. I've lost there's the lid to the glue stick. We would bring them out on Christmas Eve. Santa brought them. But as they got older, we would put them under the tree, a few days before Christmas so they could shake them and stuff. I think I'm going to do it like that. And then we'll work with the other pieces. So let's do this one first. And then, they just reach the age where it's gift cards and stuff like that. For those, we do gift bags or whatever, just to have a big stocking, and they know they're getting their gift card money. So it's not necessarily about how many presents you get, because they want to pick out their own things once they reach a certain age. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue this one up. So that's my feelings on it. Everybody's different. Everybody handles things differently, but I don't want to stress out about somebody else's present wrapping. It's not my jam. We did see that lady at where was it? Joann Fabric. We were buying fabric because Els is working on a fabric project. And there was a little, maybe Filipino, and you could see the light come on her head because there's all these gift bags. They're not like the paper ones. They're like the nicer ones, the canvas and stuff like that. And she picks up a really big one, and then she picks up another one, and then she starts to put them on her arm, and then she's going through the smaller ones. And I looked at Els and said, she just had her fuck it moment. Fuck it, I am not wrapping these presents this year. I'm putting everything in a gift bag and giving each person one gift bag. And I was highly amused by that. Okay. Now let's see. I think we might. That's definitely going there. And I think that's okay because we can put it right up to the edge here. I think that'll be okay. Because we're going to put something else down here. I want to cover up that. Not that I don't like Kwanzaa, but I don't like words like from the advertising on stuff. Plus, you get to cook. The family's not coming over for dinner this year, but they'll be wanting to cook our meal. And she's trying to get Mike to put Christmas decorations out front. But it's already the 13th. I don't know that Christmas is about 10 days away. A little bit more than that. Is it worth the bother of doing it now? I would have done it on when would I have done it? I would have done it Thanksgiving weekend. That way you get a whole month to enjoy it. And then I would take it down Christmas Eve. Not Christmas Eve, but, the day, the 26th, well, traditional return day for most people. I would be out taking out my decorations. That's what when I was married and then when I lived alone, that's what we did. Right? You are right. Only someone who's truly been there can be like, uh-oh, I didn't glue that down. What a dork. Okay. So we're going to glue this down now. That was a dorktastic moment. We can't all be on the ball all the time. But you could see the joy in her eyes as she thought about all the presents she didn't have to wrap, Apparently she said, because we joked with her a little bit about it, her husband's family always come over, and he has a big family, so it's a lot of stuff to wrap and whatnot. And you have to decide how you want to spend your time. Do you want to spend it with your family, or do you want to spend it maniacally wrapping presents, Not this little red hen. Okay. I think we're going to put this over here. I think we're going to tear it this way a little bit. Of course. Okay. Yeah, I think that's nice. We'll work from there. I think that's going to be just fine. I have coffee dyed. I have stuff coffee dyeing right now. It's coming out onto the racks. And I have something in the color dyeing. It's my second color this month. I'm hoping to get in one more before the month is over. I have a whole pack I'm working on for Patreon. For the I have someone at the level where they receive stuff automatically, and I'm trying to put them together really nice end of the year, beginning of the year pack that will work for winter and then into spring. So I think it'll be fun. And then I have another thing. I have my first quarter box coming out, and I have a theme for that picked out. Again, too much brown on brown. What do we got here? We got a pizza oven and some pizza. So let's just tear this part off here. And then we don't need that edge, but we don't want to lose a whole bunch of it because that pizza's over there and we could rip the whole thing right off. Okay. So I got still a little spot that needs to be glued down right here. There we go. Okay. I think that's good. Let me look at it on the camera, see if I like it. Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, I think that's okay. Let's do that. Let's do it. Put it up a little bit higher though to cover up. Like right there, I think. Okay. Do, 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 do. So keep busy, and I have, I have just piles of ironing to do. But I'm trying to, while I'm working through previous piles of stuff that I found that wasn't ironed, I'm also trying to keep up with the new stuff coming out so that I can put it into packs and put it away until I have the sale on it, or it gets it mailed out, because I just don't have space for these to sit around. It's not going to work. I think we need something short now. We've had a lot of about this far up the page. We've got a thing going on. I don't like that word's right there, but let me see if I can. Let me bring the trimmer up and just trim that down just a smidge to take the words off the very bottom there, but still maintain a straight edge, more or less. Grab our scissors from down here, and we'll just take care of that little flub. Okay, all done. My messy scoreboard. It's glue-orific. Okay, now I don't want to put anything over the top of that, so I'm in the other situation where I need to find something to fill this space so I can put it under. Let's just grab a pile of stuff. Let's see what we come away with. Something different speaks to you every time you flip through some stuff, right? At least it does. Oh, that's fun. That is fun and colorful. I like that. Ooh, that's got to come up soon, right? That's super fun. So let's put that off to the side because we've got a chocolate is king. Here we've got that. We have some nanners. Let's see. That's not food. Neither is that. Okay, we've hit another portion of the. Okay. Then we've got some stuffing that maybe we might. That's brown again. Okay. Well, let's see what we can come up with this. Oh, there's a little green thing there. Maybe we could use that. Okay. But I do like, let's take the bottom off this, where all those gosh darn words are, and make them go away. Let's do that. Okay. And then, oh, something just fell over back there. I think that'll go right there very nicely. So let's go ahead and glue that on there and then work with the other pieces. I myself am not buying any Christmas gifts this year. I'll give the same thing I've given for the last few years. My undying love and gratitude. And a hug. Good for any time during the year that somebody might need a hug. Because we all know I am not really a hugger. It's not my jam. But everybody needs hugs, It's one of those things in life. Humans need that sort of thing. Okay. Now, what did I do with that pencil? Did I lose the pencil again? Oh, there's the pencil. Okay. So. All right. I'm more the person that I'll buy stuff throughout the year and give, because I see something and it makes me think of somebody. Christmas just feels obligatory to me in a lot of ways. And I don't like to give something just to give something. I want it to, I want to be able to say, I was out and I saw this and I thought of you. Ta-da. And I wanted to get it for you. Some of that's from my ex-husband, though. He had very high expectations for what he would receive as gifts, but he wasn't a giver at all. And so it kind of put me off birthday and Christmas gift giving. Because I was made to give, and I don't have a lot of expectations where gifts go, but if you're married to somebody, you expect them to remember your birthday, your anniversary, and, at least Christmas when everybody's giving gifts. Anytime you expect to get a gift, you should be thinking about other than your birthday, because that's your day. But any other time of the year, that should be from both sides, I feel like. So now I ask the people not give me gifts. For example, Elsa and Mike. And I don't give them myself, really. Unless I happen to find something and it's the Christmas time of the year and I'm like, that's perfect for, so-and-so. And of course I would buy it. You told the grapevine you're on timeout. I don't blame you. Sometimes you just got to take a break from all of the craziness. It's not a lack of love. I don't not love people. I don't not want to give them things. Some of it's financial, because I'm not doing so great. And we skipped today for dashing. So that's, less money for this week. Because dashing right now is my only income. I haven't been having sales because I feel bad that I haven't been going live. So I don't want to just have sales. It feels greedy somehow. So dashing is my income. I've got bananas. Bananas. I thought we might just throw them right in here just for funsies. Let's see if we maybe want to put this thing in here. Let's go ahead and tear that piece off though. But I think we will do just like that, and then we'll put the banana. Or maybe we won't put the banana there. What if we move it over a little bit, and then we use the banana to hide the... Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Pencil. Da 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 da. I don't know. I'd rather sit and socialize with people, go have lunch, than to just do the whole gift giving thing. Maybe I'm an asshole. It's possible. I'd rather have some of your time than a present that you felt obligated to give me. Not you personally, Christine. You know what I mean. I think we're kind of on the same wavelength this year. Okay. All right, I think we got that pretty good. Well, it doesn't have to be completely because I'm going to put the bananas in there. Okay. Glue leaking. We don't want to have glue leaking. That's bad. Let's be the open one. There we go. It's always a few edges getting away from the... All right. Now let's do our bananas. Bananas. Bananas now always make me think of Minions a little bit. Color association. Banana. I think I want that down a little bit more. Yeah, I think that'll do. Okay. Well, let's see how long we've been on. I just wanted to do about an hour tonight because I'm on later than usual due to the technical difficulties. But let's see where I'm at time-wise. Oh, just a little bit more. So maybe we can find something for up here. We got about 10 minutes before we hit an actual hour. So let's see about something to put in there. Okay, I don't want those. What about a bottle of wine on this end? What if we gave that a, but it's cut off, so it should come from the top, I think. Okay, that could be a thing. Now we need something that has a top edge. Lots of bottom edge things, you know? Not many top edge things. Ooh. We just did some of those. What about a little stove? Maybe. We've got something there. Okay. We've got a little. Okay, we've got a few pieces to work with there. Let's see what we can come up with. And I threw something on the floor. Because that is how I roll. Okay, now I do very much like the wine right there. So let's see about. We would have to take this menu of the month thing off there. We're going to put it at the top. Okay. Get a couple extra pieces off there. There we go. Okay, so let's see how that works right there. Oops, but not that edge. Not the hard edge. Okay. So let's see. Okay, that's good for right there. And then we'd have to move the wine bottle over a little bit. But that's not bad. Let's see how that looks on the. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay, so those two pieces will work there. And then we'll move from there. So let's go ahead and get this up there. Once we get these laid in, we should be good for time. And like I said, if else bags out of tomorrow's driving, I'll be live. Otherwise, I will have a video up. I need to be better about that. Just, it's like it's committing to sitting down and filming it. It's not any more time than if I went live. I just feel like, I should do this first. I should do that first. And then I run out of time. And I don't film the video like a dork. And then I'm like, I told people I'd make a video, but I don't make the video. And I don't want to. It makes me feel kind of like a jerk. It's not like, oh God, I can't make a video for these people. I tell myself, well, let's get this done first and let's get that done first. And before I know it, it's time to leave. And I haven't done a video. And that is shame on me for sure. But I think about you guys all the time, and I hope that, mostly things are going okay. And that there are good outcomes for the future for the people who are kind of having a shitty right now. There we go. That's not bad. Let's get a little glue stick right there. Okay, and now something for the bottom, right? What did I have that I liked? But it was more of a middle piece. I kind of enjoy that. Oh, more stuff. There we go. And there's a little piece down here. Yes, definitely. A little awkwardness happening. Okay. So let's decide. I don't want to cut out the cup of coffee because you know me, I love a good cup of coffee. But I think we should cut this white piece off. And let's see if I can't make a reasonably straight line out of that. Since there's one right there. Okay. Now if we cut this right here, well, maybe not cut, but maybe if we trim that right there, maybe we can use this oven piece on the bottom. I cannot rip anything today. So we're gonna tear the edge. Tear the edge. And tear the edge over here. Woo! Now let's get rid of the trash pieces. Holiday best. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Maybe we'll cut just a smidge more off the bottom here. So we can leave the word Cabernet Sauvignon on there. Okay, let me see how I like that. Yeah. Oh, it's a little, you can't really see it, huh? There we go. That's the edge of where the edge of the roll is. Okay, we're going to put that on there, and that's going to be our last piece for tonight. So, because she said she was taking tonight off to work on that project. It's a gift, and she's not doing that. So I suspect tomorrow may be a repeat of tonight, in which case I will be on at 8:15. And I believe it or not, I did have an event scheduled. However, I had repurposed one where I was going to make a video and then I wound up running out of time. But I left it unlisted. So naturally, no notification went out. And then I knocked over my lamp and pulled the camera out right after I got it started. So I had to start again. It's just kind of a comedy of errors, you know. Now, do I want to go ahead and put this on here? Let's take that other hard edge off there. Do I want to go ahead and nail this on there? I think I do. I think I do. Maybe not, because I need something right there. How are we feeling about any of this? Nope, I don't. I have to think about that. We'll think about that till next week. So we'll put these back in the hopper to use next week. But what do we have? We have some slicing bread. I think that's a bowl of chili. A nice looks like meatloaf with stuff in it. I'm not sure. Stuffing, chocolate, fruit and flowers, crackers for appetizers. It's a baked dessert. I think it's figs. I think it's fig related. Okay, that is from this oven part. We have another loaf of bread here, some dessert bars, another one of those muffins. Let's go ahead and tear the top off that so it's ready to use next time, right? And tear this little, tear the straight edge off that. There we go. So let's get rid of the scraps from that. There, that'll be ready to use next time. That's a chocolate cake with ganache and topped with chocolate nuts. And that's all of our things, plus our words. We got to put our words back in here. Okay. I think that's all our words. I know, right? It just was not happening. It's that part where I feel like I just don't have my shit together, you know? I'm trying to have my shit together, but my shit is not cooperating. It could be worse, right? I have my health, and I should be glad about that. I tore the paper a little bit. We'll have to live with that. Put the lid on the glue so we don't have any issues there. Okay. Now, let's move that and that. Okay, let's... So this is what we've worked on tonight. Take the little pencil off there. And I'm just going to roll it backwards now so we can see what we've done. I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out. Looking at it on the... Oops, there we go. Looking at it on the camera, I'm pretty happy with what we did. We only started here, so we didn't get a whole lot done. So we'll do the unveil. So here's what we did part of last week's, or possibly the week before. I have no idea anymore. But so we started. These are our first pieces for today, and I'm looking at it. I am pretty happy with the. It's very food delicious, yeah. All right, I think it's good. So I'll roll it to here and we'll pull it to there and give that some time to dry. Oh, there's a little, that can go in a little box there. Just a little green piece we might be able to use for filler, you know. I'm enjoying the Food-a-Tini. I thought I would. Oh, and we need something for right there. But I'm really, really enjoying it. Christine, thank you so much for spending some time with me tonight. Keep me in the loop. We want to know what's going on with you, how you're feeling, how you're doing. You can do it privately. You don't have to talk about it, in the lives. We would never call you out like that. But we do care, and we want to know that you're okay. And if you're not okay, we want to know that too. Always sending healing, love, and energy your way, and hoping for the very best outcomes for you and yours. I hope to see you tomorrow night. Otherwise, I will get a freaking video done if it kills me or someone else. So however you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. Bye, 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 bye. Oh, I will do my very best. I'm going to go iron some stuff, and that's going to make me happy because there'll be more shit done. Yay! And that's going to be the end for us. Bright blessings and hugs and hisses. See you all very soon. The end.